What is up, YouTube? It's me, Jasluvr, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel. Before we begin, if you hear noises in the background, it's my grandmother talking to my cousin because my cousin's getting ready to go to China, and my grandmother is an international queen, so he just is talking to her about preparing for China, and she's been all over the world, so just don't mind it. I just want to apologize before we begin because I really want to, make more videos and be more attentive. I'm currently doing a lot. I'm a personal assistant for a fashion brand, first and foremost, Stuzo Clothing, Stuzo. And I'm also coordinator for a nonprofit, Trans Youth Speak. And we've been working the process of getting a grant, so that's been pretty exciting. I also have 2 part-time jobs. I work at Forever 21. I've worked for Forever 21 for 3 years now, and Hot Topic, which I honestly love. I thought that I wouldn't, but I love it, honestly. And I'm a student. I'm a fashion student. And so, I have 2 internships, and then I also have my 2 part-time jobs. So I'm doing a lot. So I just want to, again, apologize. I know that, I've been busy, but I still want to make more time because I feel like you guys are my babies and my family, and I really want to share my experience with all of you, So I got my date for surgery, and I really want to tell you guys. But first, I want to tell you about my experience leading up to it. So I wanted this surgery to happen ASAP. I turned 25 the 22nd of November. And so, I want to get my bachelor's by the time I'm 28, 27, And so I really wanted to get this surgery done for myself, but also for my career, because I took the semester off in order to prepare for this surgery. I was confirmed in September for surgery, and so ever since then, the big question was, when is it going to be? I remember I called in like the middle or beginning of October, and I was like, hey, when do I have my surgery? And so there is an assistant there's 2 assistants with the doctor's office that I go to, and so the one assistant that I worked with for my electrolysis sessions was like, I told her beforehand, oh yeah, these are the dates that, we would want to do it in. And so she said, I'll keep that in mind. So I called in after my insurance had approved it, confirming that they're paying for it. And so I called in, and there was another assistant, and she was like, I was like, hey, when do I have my surgery? And she was like, oh, it's not looking until January. And I'm just like, the fuck? Like, I have school. I can't, no. So I almost had a panic attack when I found this out. And I was just like, what am I going to do? Because I'm on a deadline here, So I was scared. A day later, I call in with Anita, who's the assistant that I work with. And I was like, Anita, please tell me that, it like November. And she said, don't even worry about it. The other girl didn't know what she was talking about. I have a date for you. And I kept you in mind. And I was like, bless. Because your girl is not trying to take another semester of school off. Your girl is trying to get her new kitty cat and then complete school, I had found out that my date is November 26th. And it was really great because my father actually called me and he said, hey, you got a letter from the insurance letting us know about the date. And I think I was so shook, because I just couldn't believe it, So November 26th of 2018 is the date for my surgery. That's coming up. Like, I think right now it's like November 5th or 6th. So I have about 20 days to do this surgery, and I've just been feeling a lot of feelings, so let's just dive right into it. Honestly, I would be lying to you and lying to myself if I didn't say that I wasn't scared. I'm fucking terrified. I've never gone through surgery before. I've never in my life had to deal with something like this. And, I'll be real. The first day when I realized I was having this surgery, I had a thought I had to ask myself, is this something you really want to do? And I spent about a good day and a half really asking myself and really thinking about life if I didn't have this surgery. And I just know that this is the right decision for me, you know, and that was a no-brainer, honestly. It was like, I'm doing this. After that thought, the next thought, which is a little bit more crippling for me, is the pain, recovery, and coping with that. And that's something that I definitely, you know, it's scary. I'm terrified. You know, I've really had to sit there and think about what I'm going to endure. But what I keep reminding myself is the benefit, the reward is going to be so much greater than everything I have to endure. You know, I have to woman up and just be a big girl and take it, because I know that I'm a bad bitch and I worked really hard to be this person, and I know that there are some obstacles that I will have to overcome, and this is one of them. But I do know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm really excited. You know, I'm really excited. I mean, gosh, I've been thinking about the outfits. You know, I can't wait to go to the beach and just be in a bikini and live my best life. I'm going to EDC 2019, and I'm just so stoked because I already have my outfits ready. I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm ready. So there's the big question, sex. And I want to make this very clear because for me, I'm really trying to plan this out to make sure that I am taking the right steps and precautions for my own womanhood, for my own integrity, for my own self. And so when it comes to sex, and I told my doctor this, I told my friends this, I told my parents this, I genuinely plan on learning how to masturbate before I actually have sex with someone. And I'm only saying that because I think that's the big question, my V card, you know, popping my cherry. And a lot of people really love the idea of sex. And for me, I do too. You know, I can't wait to share this part of myself with someone. You know, right now I'm not really sexually active. So for me, this is going to be a very big step. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I think I can actually be naked around someone and be comfortable. And I think I can't tell you how amazing it is to think about that, because right now that's my biggest struggle. You know, I'm just ready. You know, I feel like I want to make sure that afterwards I plan this right. I, first of all, want to recover. I plan on learning how to masturbate myself because I want to learn how to please myself before I just let anyone into my temple. And once I'm ready, then I still want to wait, because one thing a lot of my sisters have been telling me is they wish that they could have their virginity and redo it again. And just from everything that they've told me, I plan on upholding that. And I want to make sure that whoever I have sex with is someone that's right for me, that I can trust with my body, with my spirit, with my heart, with my flesh, you know. That's where I'm at currently. And yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to this process. I'm going to really try to be more attentive and upload more frequently, especially because this surgery is coming up. And I just want to share this experience with you guys. I feel like this is a really great learning lesson. And please feel free, if you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram or Twitter, Snapchat. Comment below to ask any questions. I'll try my best to answer them. You know, this is a new thing for me too, trying to be a leader or a teacher in this process, but I'm doing it and you're just joining me for the ride. Can you hear that plane in the background? Oh my God, Los Angeles is so freaking loud. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate your existence.